Generation of the Open.
Hello, everyone. My name is Maciej Nadzikiewicz, and I'd like to welcome you to Wikimania. On stage joining me, we have Gabi Lan, we have Wojciech Pędzik, and Szymon Grabarczuk. Woo!
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Wikimania. All right. Hey, welcome to Wikimania, everyone.
Welcome to Wikimania 2024 in Krakow, Poland.
Wait, Krakow?
Oh, yeah. I told you today at the orientation that due to Foundation saving money, a lot of swag was printed ahead of time. So we are saving money by reusing some of the slides. So welcome to Katowice 2024.
Let me take you back in time a little, okay? So this idea of this year's Wikimania occurred while Maciej was in some kind of retreat meeting back long ago in 2021.
And the next time we talked about it, it was a CE meeting in Ohrid, North Macedonia. It was the first CE meeting after the online ones. And then I met Maciej, and 2 months later I said, yes, let's do Wikimania.
We worked together to create the submission. We competed against amazing proposals, and we are so happy to have been selected by the Wikimania steering committee.
All right, this is already, yeah? Keep your hands busy. This is already the sixth, God, I hate this word, sixth Wikimania to happen in Europe. At the same time, it's the second Wikimania to happen in the Central and Eastern Europe region. And it's the second Wikimania to happen in Poland. Yeah! The previous one was more or less 14 years ago. That was Wikimania 2010. In Gdańsk, the city I call home. And actually, it was also my idea.
Yeah. The original logo of our Wikimania that you can see here was presented a year ago. And it's a beautiful story of the collaboration between the people of Central and Eastern Europe. Just hours after the original announcement of Wikimania in the CE Telegram chat, without any prodding from us, has created this logo. As you can see, this spells Wikimania with almost every alphabet that is commonly used in our region. When the decision was announced, we originally had 525 days to organize Wikimania.
Remember this.
In May last year, we visited Krakow. We've planned the opening ceremony in the Royal Castle of Krakow. We've had some heated discussion with the foundation compliance lawyers about having a closing party in a mine 300 meters underground. But other than that, we agreed on most stuff.
And we were also cordially invited to be part of the preparations for Wikimania 2023 in Singapore. We followed closely. We shadowed the organizing team from Singapore.
So we actually did learn much from them, also about them, also from the past traditions. So that's how we are here. And we are actually following a tradition here as well. So in 2019, the Wikimania was originally planned to happen in Göteborg, if I pronounce it correctly. But it was moved to be in Stockholm.
Yeah, the moving continued. The 2020 Wikimania was supposed to happen in Bangkok, the hottest capital city on earth, reportedly, but it moved nowhere. Then it moved online. Then it stayed online. And finally, it found its physical post-COVID home in Singapore last year.
And because in our tradition, in our movement, a tradition is sacred. If something was decided a couple of years ago, there is no point in changing it. So we decided that it's only logical that we also change the location of Wikimania. So, welcome to Katowice.
And then when we landed on Katowice, we only had 295 days to organize the event.
That's a new number that you should remember.
And so we met in Katowice. We took the organizers to walk them around the venue. We talked about the venue layout and the logistics.
And we will give a cliffhanger to this story for now. Let's continue afterwards. We were greeted by the wonderful Polish Miners Association Orchestra. They will play 2 more numbers for us. Maestro.
Welcome to Wikimania. I am Yolanda.
I am Phoebe.
I am Florence.
I'm Butch, time warp from the closing ceremony last year.
And I am Nangara.
We are the volunteers of the Wikimania Steering Committee, the group that supports and selects the location for Wikimania. There are some other members of the committee in the room. I don't know if you want to stand up and say hi. Thank you.
Wikimania is the place where our global communities get together in person and online to learn, exchange, and discuss. Here, you can build the relationships that you need to improve your work, to conceive new ideas, and to solve problems. This is your event. Whether this is your first Wikimania or your 19th Wikimania, this is your event to create with every conversation, impromptu meetup, and session. And this gathering is made possible by a huge number of people. So thank you to all of the organizers, the local team, and everyone involved here in Katowice. And I'll add that if you want to get involved in organizing Wikimania or planning Wikimania in the future, get in touch with us and come to the Future of Wikimania session on Saturday at 10:30.
My friend Elitre once told me that in the Wikimedia movement, we arrive for the content, but we stay for the people. So we wish you a Wikimania capable of nourishing collaboration, creating and reinvigorating friendship, but also capable of building effective conversation with all the elephants in the room. So have a great Wikimania 2024.
Have a great Wikimania.
Okay, everyone. Unfortunately, everything that has a beginning has an end, and something will have to end right now. Yes, we will have to say goodbye to the wonderful orchestra who greeted us. Yeah. They will say goodbye with their last number. I would like to really thank the Orchestra of Polish Miners Association under the careful direction of Mr. Andrzej Kaszuba. Thank you very much.
Welcome back. We are here at the cliffhanger.
Yeah, we stopped at the cliffhanger, so let me take you further. Let me take you to the current moment. In the last 20 months, in the last 20 months, we had exactly 203 meetings. That's a meeting every 3 days.
More or less.
More or less. You want to do exact calculations now?
Someone did it on Wiki, please.
Anyway, the number of messages we've exchanged exceeded the number of the words in the Lord of the Rings.
Wow.
Yes, the total text did. We had 80 people engaged closely in the Wikimania process, whether it was the program review with Wojciech, or the scholarship review with Kabi, or all the amazing comms work you've seen around with the designs. Those people come from over 20 countries. We hope that you'll get to meet as many of them as possible during this Wikimania, and then once again, we'll introduce them to you closer during the closing ceremony. Right now, we have over 1,000 registered attendees, and over 900 of you have already collected your badges, which makes us already the 4th largest Wikimania in the past 20 years.
Maciej, let me add to this already impressive number. 2,500 of you are watching us online. Let me throw in another statistics. You are watching us online in 7 languages, thanks to our interpreters. And there will be more.
And yet another.
More. There will be more because you will all be able to watch these sessions on Commons.
And yet another record. Actually, in this room, currently we have representatives from no more than 140 countries.
Can I throw in something else impressive? You guys agree?
Sure.
Yeah? Okay. 48%. 48% of all of you, offline and online, are enjoying Wikimania for the very first time in your life.
Welcome!
And about 35%, about a third of you sitting here in this room said, it's my first Wikimania.
And as you know, we gave out scholarships, and actually we had 14 takers for each scholarship. So it's the 2nd largest number in history. This time we're behind Singapore, so we're...
But we are not competitive.
I mean, something has to give, right?
Not at all.
We love you, Butch.
Of course. The acceptance ratio of all the program submissions was 44%. 44% of all program submissions that were sent to us were accepted. So this makes really an impressive, elaborate puzzle, because when we added all those side events, all the meetups, all the posters and everything, we've got over 300 items on the program. And when constructing the program, we really took into account the collaboration of the open. We looked for sessions that emphasize collaboration with open academia, open data, open science, open governments, open food, maybe not. All things open. I mean, we had a wild ideas track, so... But yes, we wanted this collaboration of the Open Conference to be open also for another reason. We opened our arms and we welcomed people who are non-Wikimedians. A lot of the sessions that you will find in the program are our partner sessions, whom we are allowing to present their views on all things open. So, happy collaboration of the open, everybody!
And as the only non-Polish person on the COT, I would like to say that this Wikimania will not only be celebration of Poland, but all CE. And you can actually see we have designs from CE-inspired places. So, for example, you can see a kite with traditional Belarusian patterns and colors. Then, of course, kissing students from my hometown, Tartu, Estonia. Orthodox Church of Ohrid, Hungarian freedom statue, and many more. So you can find them all on Commons and many of them on Giphy. So just use them as freely as you want to.
This is the very good occasion to thank the entire Central and Eastern Europe community of Wikimedians. This thanks goes to every single affiliate in our region. It goes to the CE Hub. It goes to the staff of the affiliates. It goes to the volunteer boards. It goes to the members of the affiliates. It goes to all the editors that edit out of all the languages of those countries. We are so lucky that we have been able to benefit out of all the collaboration and all the capacity created in here. And we know that we stand here only because some 23 years ago, people from Eastern Europe decided to start this weird thing called Wikipedia.
So, this year we've had a lot of innovations. So, for example, we had the earliest ever scholarship launch and record number. But of course it has to do with Schengen, but still, it's a record.
And we also innovated in terms of program. We introduced a lot of things that you would not find in the program of previous Wikimanias. Like, for example, today during lunch, you were able to test drive our wonderful Polish cuisine. You were able to test drive our wonderful Polish music, and especially Silesian music. I saw a lot of you rocking and rolling to it. And there will be more to come. There will be more to come. Let me mention the pottery workshops. Let me mention also all the tours that have not happened but will happen, organized or disorganized, unorganized, inorganized. So yes, we have innovated a lot.
And also talking about local, I'd like to remind you that look around every room. Every room is named after a location where CE meeting has been held. Some of the rooms have also decorations inside. So just look around, enjoy the CE vibe.
With two notable exceptions. One of the CE meetings is still to come in September. And well, we did not have a CE meeting in Gdańsk, but something else happened there.
Yes, we'd like to thank our partners. We'd like to thank Wikimedia Europe for the support in organizing yesterday's side event during the pre-conference. The same thanks go to our partners from the Digital Center of Poland that are among you over here. I will talk with some of you. Thank you very much for all your input. We have the National Center for Support of Agriculture to thank for the amazing elements of the Polish culture, some of which you have already been able to experience. Some of them you'll only be able to experience tomorrow. I hope that I see all the 100 people that signed up for the pottery workshop at 9 a.m. tomorrow to join me.
I will.
Yes. We'd like to thank the National Orchestra Symphony of the Polish Radio, which is the venue where our closing party will happen. It's one of the best philharmonic buildings east of Paris, so we hope to see all of you here.
There, not here. Okay, and we will... Lower your English score on Meta. We would also like to thank our partners who supported us in the program development. We would like to thank the WebKorki Foundation, who have carefully reviewed the educational track.
We'd like to say the Silesia Music Center, which is the institution in which we are collaborating for the Wiki Orchestra that you all be able to hear during the closing ceremony.
Oh, you're spoiling it. No, you're not.
And we'd like to thank Wikimedia Polska. We'd like to thank their staff. We'd like to thank their board members. We'd like to thank their members and all the community members from Poland, many of whom are here today at this audience. And with that, we'd like to introduce the president of the board of Wikimedia Poland, Tomasz Przeborowski.
Dear Wikimedians, as the president of Wikimedia Polska, it is my utmost pleasure to welcome you to the 19th Wikimania here in Katowice. I'm a long-time Wikimedian from Gdańsk, and I never imagined that after Wikimania in Gdańsk 14 years ago, that I would have the honor of meeting Wikimedians from all over the world in Poland once again. A warm welcome to our international Wikimedians. The Polish community is thrilled to meet all of you here in Katowice and showcase this vibrant city in Silesian region. We are known for our active engagement and love for in-person gatherings. For instance, the Katowice community is about to celebrate its 50th Wiki Friday, a monthly meetup and that brings together local Wikimedians. You can join the celebration in this Friday on Wikimania. I want to extend my heartfelt thanks to the dedicated staff of Wikimedia Polska who have supported the organization and this event. We also invited many partners and guests whom I warmly welcome as well. You can easily spot our hardworking staff by their Wikimedia Polska badges. Moreover, I encourage you all to explore the rich cultural heritage and innovative spirit of Katowice. Engage with the sessions, participate in discussions, and most importantly, enjoy the camaraderie that makes our movement so special. Let's make this Wikimania a memorable experience with learning, sharing and joy. Thank you and welcome to Wikimania 2024. Now I am inviting Agnieszka Turska-Kawa, Vice Chancellor of Silesian University, representing Katowice as European City of Science.
Welcome to Katowice. I have to admit that you look amazing from this place. Okay, so the main word mentioned today was open, so let me share a few words from my perspective, the perspective of researchers. Whenever I am asked about my job, what am I doing as a researcher, what is going on with the researching process and publishing, I like to use the metaphor of dialogue. As the researchers, by publishing in journals, by publishing in books, we conduct the dialogue with other researchers. We exchange opinions by our articles, we express our attitudes to some main issues, the current issues. We are criticized, of course, and we like to criticize others just to develop the science, just to exchange our attitudes. And what is the condition for this? Of course, open science. We have to have access to the publishing issues just to exchange opinions. On the other side, we can't be impregnated to the real problems. So the second dialogue conducted parallelly is the dialogue with the society. We are trying to show that our research results are needed, are expected, and the societies could experience that and could use them to increase the quality of life. Of course, we would like to collect feedback just to check if we are going into a wrong or worse direction. But again, what is the condition for this? Open science. If we agree that open science is a process of making publications, generally speaking, more accessible for the societies, I mean both for amateurs and professionals, we have to admit that open science helps us to push the science forward, to develop science. In other words, open science helps us to first make those dialogues I mentioned a moment ago possible, just possible, but also more dynamic, and as the result, to develop the science. So I'm very grateful for organizing and for doing what you are doing just to develop what we are doing and support us with this. I'm also sure that during the following days, we won't focus our attention only on sharing data, opening data, but also on some psychological consequences of those processes. For me, as a psychologist, one of the most important is building the trustworthy community of researchers, especially now in the era of retracted articles, in the era of collapse of trust. This is extremely important, and you support those processes. That's why thank you for this. I have no single doubt that this is important. I have no single doubt that we have to encourage as many people as we can to join our ideas, to share our ideas, and to show that the space for science is not only inside the university's wall, but also outside to serve the societies. On behalf of the University of Silesia in Katowice and European City of Science, let me wish you fruitful discussions and great cooperation for the future achievements. Let's put the science forward together. So have a great Wikimania. Thank you.
It's tough to follow that, but yes, now Wikimania is a celebration. During Wikimania, we've been told many times that this is your special day, special couple of days. This is about the community. So I would like to introduce to you Natalia Szafran-Kozakowska, a Polish Wikipedia admin and the Wikimedia Foundation staff members who will be leading this year's Wikimedian of the Year award ceremony. Please welcome her with warm applause.
Hey everyone! Woo! Wow, you look really, really nice. It is so good to have so many amazing people in one place, and also to know that there are so many more watching us online from all around the world. I'm absolutely thrilled to welcome you all in my home country, Poland. Whether it is Kraków or Katowice, we are so happy to have you here, and welcome to the Wikimedian of the Year 2024 Awards. As Maciej said, my name is Natalia. I have been a Wikimedian for 16 years. This is not my first Wikimania, and this is not even my first Wikimania in Poland. But it is my first time on a Wikimania stage. So, first of all, I hope someone is taking a picture. I want that on common. And second of all, since we are a movement welcoming to newcomers, let's agree that if I would do anything really awkward on that stage, let's say I trip or I will forget my lines, we'll just assume that that was the plan, it was all scripted, okay? Thank you. So, it is so great to have you in Poland. And while we have not been able to replace stroop waffles with the Polish traditional dish pierogi as a main Wikimedia delicacy, mostly because of the Association of Stroop Waffles Addicts and their lobbying, and also because stroop waffles are amazing and we are also a little bit addicted. So, but when you think about Poland and Wikimedia, we do have a very, very special relationship. We hosted Wikimania twice. In 2010 in Gdańsk, I think we mentioned it all along, I think we're very proud of it, and now in Katowice. Poland is the only country in the world where an actual physical Wikipedia monument is located. This is true, you can check it on Wikipedia. And there is more coming. Polish Nobel Prize winner Olga Tokarczuk mentioned her admiration and support to Wikipedia in her Nobel Prize acceptance speech. And there is more coming. In Poland, Wikipedians love editing so much that in 2023, Wikimedia Poland held an editathon that lasted for 100 hours. That's 100 hours of constant editing, and it is, according to the Guinness World Record, the longest editathon ever. One thing you need to know about Poland is that we are not the best smilers. Like, yeah, that's true. Like a typical Polish smile looks like this. Like, I don't know if you see me from afar. Can I have the camera to just capture this beautiful Polish smile? Like, okay, the straightest face you can ever see. We kind of like to hide our joy inside, like a blueberry feeling is hidden in a delicious pierogi, or if you're still attached to the stroop waffles, like a caramel is hidden between the two waffles of a stroop waffle. But when you will see Polish people during this event, you will see that we are actually smiling in the most expressive way ever with our faces, and because we are so absolutely happy and delighted to have you here. Also, mind that this is not natural for us to smile so much. We are kind of very tired, so, mind that. But we also are kind of known for our language not being very easy to pronounce. And it even happens with the city we are in. Like, I have heard many variations. Katowice, 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 none of them correct. So, while I have zero ambitions of teaching you Polish language and Polish pronunciations, because we have words like chrząszcz, krzyżówka, the name of the city, we will now practice together, okay? I will teach you how to say Katowice very beautifully. We'll do it in parts, starting from the end of the word and moving forward. I will say a sound, and you will repeat it. Don't be scared. I know it's Polish language, pretty scary stuff, but I'm here for you. We'll do it. Okay, C. Beautiful, almost Polish. Wice. Wow, you're natural. Okay, we're almost there. Katowice. Wow, you're sure there are like 140 countries? I feel like everyone is Polish here. Okay, so on the count of 3, we'll all say Katowice together. 3, 2, 1, Katowice. Amazing. So now we will move to all the other Polish cities. Like now we will do Szczecin, Chorzów, Żyrardów. No? Okay, you look pretty terrified, so let's not do that. So let's start the celebration. It is my absolute pleasure to welcome on the stage Jimmy Wales. Hello, Jimmy.
Hello.
Dzień dobry. So it is so good to have you here. I know for a fact that this is not your first time in Poland. So have you been here before? What do you like about Poland?
Yeah, I've actually been here. I was trying to count up how many times I've been to Poland, and I can't count. At least 10 for various events and so on, for Wikimania and Gdansk, and the best Wikimania ever, today.
Yay!
Katowice. So I'm really happy to be here once again, and we're here, of course, to celebrate the Wikimedians of the Year together. Through these awards, we honor the individuals who embody what is best in our movement. We live in times where the way knowledge is searched for and shared is changing rapidly. We see an internet flooded with AI-generated content. Let's just be clear, AI-generated crap. And the rise of large language models and AI search tools as a new way for people to find information. So we're in this moment of dramatic change, and it makes me reflect on what makes us unique as a community of human beings curating and gathering knowledge. And in an increasingly divided and polarized world, the ability to work together across our differences stands as our unique strength. I think we've got, it's almost as many countries as the UN, except we come here to work together, not to yell at each other, so it's a little bit better. We're a global, diverse community of human beings. We're united by one mission, that mission to bring free knowledge to everyone. Well, of course, we bring in different opinions, views, and backgrounds, and that actually strengthens the work that we do. So we don't just acknowledge these differences, we use them to improve both our content and ourselves as a community. Across village pumps and discussion pages, we debate, ask, argue, and build on our diverse opinions to achieve more understanding and to move closer to our shared goal of making sure that the whole world, every single person on the planet, has access to free and verified knowledge. And this very human thing of being together with our differences, we should bring to the world, along with all our other superpowers. Combating disinformation, incredibly important at this moment in time, and sharing verified facts. Wikimania is a great moment of being together, and we meet here for our 19th Wikimania. So what I want to do now, I've got the clicker here. We do this sort of tradition every year. For those of you who are new, you may not have seen it before. I want people to stand up and keep standing. And we're going to start with, please stand up if Wikimania in Frankfurt was your first ever Wikipedia. And Wikimania, sorry. If we can get the house lights up. There's a handful. Yeah, I see here. And a few of these, not all, but a few of these have been to every single Wikimania, which is kind of astounding, and I'm one of them, been to every single Wikimania. But keep standing. What if Taipei, Taiwan was your first, and you joined the standing? Oh, sorry. Taipei down, Cambridge up. Boston, Massachusetts was your first, then Taipei. I saw it, there's lines on here and I missed one. Alexandria, Buenos Aires, Gdansk. That's the first time in Poland. Haifa, first one, Haifa. Washington, D.C. Very good. If your first Wikimania was in Hong Kong, join us. Or how about London? How about Mexico City? Which for me, it was one of my favorite Wikimanias, but it was the one that was held with the least oxygen. So I had a headache the whole week. Isino Lario. Montreal. Cape Town. Stockholm. Then we get into the sort of the rough pandemic area. If your first Wikimania was Virtual Wikimania 2021, oh, quite a few. And Virtual Wikimania 2022. And then finally, how many of you, it was your first Wikimania Singapore? Several. And then, how many of you, is this your first Wikimania ever? Welcome. Fantastic. Very good, very good. So, pardon? Oh, the clicker. All right. Oh, I didn't do all the clicking I was supposed to do. Sorry.
We had the slides, look.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not very good at computers, let's just be clear. Okay, so if everybody could just keep standing for a moment. We're going to take a moment to talk about something important. Wikimania is a huge, unique opportunity to meet and be together, but it's also a moment to reflect on the fellow Wikimedians we've lost since we last met in person, to grieve the passing of our Wikimedia collaborators and friends, and to remember the contributions through which they enriched our projects and the presence through which they enriched our lives, to make space for the deep sadness of those losses and for gratitude for all those people, all that these people have brought to our movement. I'm thinking of a few people, myself, sorry. This is also a moment to reflect on all difficult, heartbreaking things that are happening in the world right now. There are places where our communities are not safe. There are places where losses are a daily reality, places where contributing to our mission is an act of courage. So please join me in this moment of silence as we remember and honor all those who we've lost in the passing year and reflect on all that is challenging in the world. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Please be seated, get comfortable.
Okay, let's give everyone a moment to sit. I think everyone is really looking forward to the Wikimedian of the Year celebration. But before we go, Jimmy, you had this wonderful tradition of proclaiming different Wikipedia holidays. Like, for example, Magnus Manske Day in 2002. But do you know that it has been actually 12 years since you last did it? In 2012, you proclaimed Justin Up Day to honor a contributor who first passed 1 million edits. And nothing since then. So maybe you will feel like proclaiming a holiday this year?
I'll have to think about that. I don't think we'll do that this year, but it's something that now that it's been mentioned to me, I'm going to reflect on throughout the year. Maybe we'll announce something next year. But this is a very special year, and let's take a look at our platform and see what has happened in the past year that makes this a special year. We have a lot of technical highlights to celebrate. We finally introduced the dark mode. Yay! We saw a 25% increase in MediaWiki core developers. This is hugely important. Many amazing things were created by our community and during the hackathon, including a totally new language converter in MediaWiki from Matai script to Bengali script. For the auto moderation, moderators can configure automated prevention or reversion of bad edits based on scoring from a machine learning model. Ooh. Okay, that's popular with this side of the room, likes it. This side just keeps getting blocked for no reason, so there's machine learning for you. Okay, now our stewards now have the ability, they have requested for some time, they can now globally block accounts and not just IP addresses and IP ranges, which helps them keep our projects safe and vandalism free. And patrollers can now tackle vandalism on mobile. So this is really, a lot of progress in a lot of really cool areas.
Okay, it looks like we have seen some really amazing technical changes. Many of them have been related to the users with extended rights and functionaries. And I know kind of that I will not make you proclaim a Wikipedia Loves Pierogi Day, but what about user with extended rights day or functionary day? What do you think?
Well, I'll have to think about proclaiming such a day, but we have a new Wikipedian of the Year category to celebrate the functionaries, people with extended rights of various kinds. We know that there's so much that needs to happen behind the scenes, beyond the content, so many non-content contributions that are needed for the projects to work smoothly, and a lot of that work is done by this type of user. So I wanted to shine the spotlight on those who tirelessly work to make our projects reliable and safe. On those who not only write what is needed, but also remove what shouldn't be there. Those who not only invite new users, but who protect the privacy of everyone. Those who not only share content, but also keep it vandalism free. And those who make behind-the-scenes maintenance changes, which can easily go unnoticed. This is why we introduced a new awards category to make sure that we celebrate them each year. And because User with Extended Rights or Functionary of the Year is not a perfect name for the category, we decided to just name it Functionary of the Year, using the wider definition of functionary, which also includes the administrators.
And there's like another good thing in it, because we Wikimedians really like to discuss definitions, so I can already feel like there will be a sparkling debate whether the definition of a functionary should or should not include administrators. But before you open your laptops and jump into those meta pages, you were doing that, right? I caught you. Okay, so let's learn who is the person who is inaugurating this category. It is a person from the C region who is very appreciated here.
Okay, very good. So let's welcome to the stage as this year's and the first ever Functionary of the Year, an admin of the Ukrainian Wikipedia who's well known in her community for her dedication to taking up the tasks others may overlook and which are needed for smoothly running Wikipedia, documenting templates, improving interface messages, or formatting. She also puts a lot of effort into translating tech news so that her community is well informed about the happenings in the global movement. Let's celebrate Vera Motorko. Oh, you're very welcome. Congratulations. I understand this is your 4th Wikimania. How's it going so far?
Yes, it is my 4th Wikimania. Since it's the first day, I was mostly meeting people whom I haven't met for the last several years, sometimes even 10 years. I was very, very happy seeing new faces also, as well as old ones. So it's very nice to see you all here.
Great. So when I talk to people about how they started in the project, how did you start editing? They'll often say it was they were looking for information, couldn't find it, and so they decided to add it. How about you? How did you get started editing?
I remember reading Dan Brown's book, because he was popular in Ukraine at the time. And you know how Dan Brown likes to write about Illuminati and stuff. And I was looking that name up on the internet, and I opened Ukrainian Wikipedia, and it was 2009. And an article about Illuminati in Ukrainian Wikipedia was very small. But the articles in other languages were much longer. And I became so frustrated and so angry that it happens so often to my native language that I can't search for the content that I need in Ukrainian. So I just went to English Wikipedia, translated a whole bunch of new paragraphs into that article in a truly Wikimedian spirit, and then just continued to do that.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, and I think this will probably convince all the conspiracy theorists in the world that actually Wikipedia is controlled by the Illuminati. So, but anyway, is there any advice you would like to give to your fellow Wikimedians and to the newcomers that are just coming to the movement?
I guess the usual one, be bold.
Be bold. Very good. Well, thank you once again, Vera, and congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So, Jimmy, you mentioned a 25% increase in the number of MediaWiki core developers. And this is a very important group. Each year, we celebrate the tech contributors who heroically walk through the depths of Fabricator, who create bots and tools and all the auto-magical stuff that makes Wikipedia better for the readers and for the contributors. So, who are we celebrating this year?
So this year, let's celebrate an outstanding Wikimedian who has been very active on the MediaWiki side of gadgets, especially supporting those that empower the community. This person has been valued for their work on the Echo and Gadget extensions. Congratulations to Siddharth VP, who I believe is joining us
online, yes.
Online.
Let's see if that will work.
Yeah. Ah, yes. He's here.
Siddharth.
Hello, Siddharth. Congratulations. Tell us, where are you joining us from?
Thank you very much. I'm joining from Bangalore in India.
Very good. So, yay. This has been quite a year for you. This year, for the first time, you participated in the Wikimedia Hackathon and met people you've been collaborating with for years. Can you tell us more about your experience at the hackathon?
Yes, so being at the hackathon was an amazing experience. It was the first time I attended any Wikimedia event in person. I got to meet a number of people, as you said, with whom I had worked with virtually for several years. It was somewhat surreal to see the faces for the first time. I also got to make new connections and exchange ideas, which improved my understanding of the community. The diversity at the event was also quite refreshing to see. I worked on a few projects at the hackathon. It was great being able to receive reviews and feedback instantly from the people present, which was a welcome relief from the long drawn-out process, which can otherwise take weeks or months.
That's fantastic. So with all your experiences, if there are technical people, fellow programmers, what advice could you give to them?
Yeah, so my advice to fellow technical contributors would be to avoid limiting yourself to certain tools and instead be versatile. Go ahead and put yourself into everything, starting from writing user scripts to templates, modules, bots, tool for services, and finally making patches to core MediaWiki itself. There is an entire toolbox waiting to be explored, but it's better not to restrict yourself to just a few of those tools. Instead, developing an all-round proficiency helps to identify the most optimal intervention to fulfill the requirement or to solve a problem that the users face.
Fantastic.
Okay, and we are so grateful for all your work. What does motivate you to do this technical support for the Wikimedia platforms?
Thank you for your kind words. So for me, the biggest motivation comes from the level of traffic that the Wikimedia sites get. Since a lot of people around the world use these websites on a day-to-day basis, even minute technical improvements can have a wide impact and can help with the noble cause of providing freely accessible information to everyone. It feels good to be part of a cause that has such a global reach and appeal. Another key motivation is that along the way, you get to learn a lot of new things as well as collaborate with many wonderful people. The MediaWiki community is very welcoming and supportive.
Fantastic. So thank you, Siddharth, once again, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Very good.
Okay. So, we did celebrate users with extended rights. We did celebrate an amazing tech contributor. What about the newcomers?
Well, I've always appreciated the new ideas and energy that new people bring into our movement. One of the oldest sayings on the internet is, don't bite the newbies, and I hope we don't bite the newbies too much, but I hope we do even more than that. We actually welcome the newbies, we celebrate the newbies. When someone comes in and they're joining our community, they'll have new ideas, they'll have new energy. And this year, the category is very special because we're celebrating not just one person, but a whole newcomer community. Let's celebrate the YU people, represented today by the admin of YU Nike Wikipedia, Leonardi Fernandez, and they'll be joined up here by Vic, who will help with the translation. So here comes Leonardi. Congratulations. So congratulations, Leonardi and the YU community. Last year, Wikipedia and YU Naki language left the incubator and became a fully fledged encyclopedia with 576 articles and, get this, 15,000 edits. I'm so happy to see this project develop. Leonardi, can you tell us more about the YU people?
Felicidades, Leonardi, y a la comunidad YU. El año pasado, la Wikipedia en YuNike dejó la incubadora y se convirtió en una enciclopedia plena, con 576 artículos y 15.000 ediciones. Estoy muy contento de ver cómo este proyecto se desarrolla. Leonardi, ¿podrías contarnos un poquito más sobre la comunidad YU?
Hamayahai, Anaya Shehia, Arihunairua, Nohotka, Ayawa Tintepuchka. Les acabo de dar un saludo en YuNike. Me siento muy orgulloso en este momento por ver que mi idioma está siendo escuchado por ustedes que vienen de diferentes partes del mundo.
I just gave you a greeting in YuNike, and I'm really proud that my language is being heard by so many people that come from different countries in the world.
Vengo de una comunidad indígena en la frontera colombo-venezolana. Somos una comunidad que resiste, que se mantiene, que siempre estamos allí buscando la forma de siempre trascender en el tiempo y que nuestra cultura pueda seguir transmitiéndose a través de estos nuevos medios.
So I come from a community that is between the Colombian and Venezuela border, and my community is a community that keeps its values and tries to stay in time and to be also learned and understood at the world and by using these technologies.
Básicamente somos una comunidad que habita esta parte de la península de La Guajira, en la frontera colombo-venezolana, y hemos resistido, seguimos resistiendo, seguimos manteniendo nuestra cultura, nos resistimos a desaparecer o que nuestra cultura desaparezca. Entonces encontramos en estos proyectos Wikimedia una manera de seguir transmitiendo el conocimiento ahora utilizando las nuevas herramientas.
So we are a community Esa es la comunidad hispanoparlante. We are a community that lives between the border of the Venezuela and Colombia. This is the Guajira space, the Guajira, how you say, like land. And we are really used to resist. We keep on resisting. And we find really important to share our values. So this technology like Wikipedia is a place where we can do it.
Muchas gracias, Leonardi. I know that you are a student of anthropology and social cultural anthropology, such a long name of discipline. So I know that you reflect a lot about the importance of indigenous communities being able to tell their own stories. And can you tell us a little bit more why having Wikipedia in Vayunaiki matters, why it's important?
Muchas gracias, Leonardi. Sé que sos estudiante de Antropología Social y Cultural y que te gusta reflexionar sobre la importancia de las comunidades indígenas en su capacidad para contar sus historias. ¿Podrías decirnos un poco más por qué la enciclopedia en Wayunaiki es tan importante?
En este caso, por ejemplo, para nuestra comunidad ha sido un proyecto bien recibido, un proyecto que está registrando, está documentando y está sistematizando nuestra información en estos nuevos medios que están llegando. Reflexionamos en ese sentido porque las tecnologías no pueden hacer que nuestra cultura desaparezca o que la transmisión del conocimiento no se dé.
So in this case, this project is having a really warm welcome and is helping people to register, document and systematize local culture and languages. La última parte, Leo, los saberes culturales y los idiomas.
La documentación del conocimiento.
And they can gather there the knowledge from the local communities. So this way, now I got it, this way technology is not being a threat but a place where they can put the information in.
Porque para nadie es un secreto que al avanzar la tecnología también nos enfrentamos a ese desafío de cómo nombrar las cosas. Entonces en este ejercicio nuestra comunidad ha decidido darle nombre a estas nuevas cosas a través de el reconocimiento de esa información, el reconocimiento de estas nuevas herramientas, y Wikipedia llegó como una herramienta fundamental, una herramienta muy indispensable para tener esa información allí y que pueda trascender hacia otras generaciones.
So in this sense, technology appears like a place where questions around how we name the things is important. So the community is using the tool to get those names being set. And in a possibility of having this knowledge gathered, and they can also provide this knowledge for future generations to come.
Muchas gracias, Leo. People are so happy that it's very difficult to wait until the clapping ends. That's awesome. So we spoke a lot about Vayunaiki, and our conversations happened in two languages, in English and in Spanish, but none of it happened in Vayunaiki. So would you be so kind and greet the audience in this language?
Hablamos un montón sobre el Wayunaiki, pero lo hicimos tanto en inglés como en español y hemos escuchado pocas palabras en Wayunaiki. Nos gustaría escuchar algunas más. ¿Podrías saludar a la gente?
Sí, antes de saludar quisiera también comentar algo muy breve, que a través de nuestro trabajo también queremos incentivar a otras comunidades también a documentar y a sistematizar la información. Por ejemplo, ya nuestro trabajo ha llegado hacia otras comunidades como el Cachiquel de Guatemala, el Náhuatl salvadoreño, el Mapudungún de Chile y otras comunidades que se han acercado a conocer nuestro trabajo.
Amazing.
Let me translate.
Yes.
So before giving the greetings, I would like to encourage other communities from minority languages to get into this community, Wikipedian community. So after this project has started, many other communities are starting to get closer, like ones in, I won't remember the names, ones in Guatemala. Can you repeat the names, please? El Náhuatl salvadoreño, which is from San Salvador,
Mapudungún de Chile.
and Mapudungún at Chile.
Ahora sí, Wayunaiki. Haman, hamayahia, Wayu irwari hunairwa, apa hakaho, tanaiki surupuna trapuras kasmaka Wayu, ane waihos, 9 to hut katakatu, 9 to old kahawakatu, Sinain ella ta tuas kuai paka na moi na nohot ke rahin tuas kuai paka. Chauhas waya tin hatin tuas kuai paka na moi ska hamoin nohorin hatu amuro irin tuas kuai paka o tam sia cheche rain hanen waya sinain tu pochkari raska wayunek. Shata hane tia. Anaya what's.
Awesome. Very good. Amazing. So thank you, Leonardi.
Leo has a present for you.
Yes,
Jimmy.
a present for me. Yes, very good. I mean, this is very amazing. Fantastic. And, you know, Leonardi and his community are giving an incredible gift to the world, the gift of the knowledge of his culture. And I think what we can all do in this room is return the gift by making sure in all the languages that are covered by the 140 countries, by all the many languages of Wikipedia, that we return the gift by translating and adding information and sharing the knowledge even further. So amazing. Thank you.
Now, the honorable mention category, which in the past has allowed us to celebrate the people who go above and beyond in their work, including some really amazing affiliate staff members. And I think this is the year we are also celebrating an affiliate staff member.
Yes, so this year we are celebrating an amazing individual from Wikimedia Korea who started as a volunteer and then dedicated herself to affiliate work and became the director of the chapter. She's been a strong advocate for the diversity of our movement, supporting her chapter in bringing young people to Wikimedia, supporting neurodivergent editors, and filling knowledge gaps on important topics. Congratulations to Gu Yuan A. Earlier today I could pronounce it. I've lost my abilities. Gu Yuan A, who is coming here. Yes, hello.
Hi.
Hello. Yune, I'm so sorry that I made a train wreck of your name, but congratulations. I know you really wanted to be here with us, but you couldn't come due to family circumstances. But we're happy to have you at least online. I know it's very late there. What city are you joining us from?
Seoul in South Korea.
Seoul, South Korea. That's amazing. I mean, it's really the middle of the night for you. So there's so many inspiring things Wikimedia Korea has done in the past. I understand last year we saw a 66% increase in traffic to Wikimedia projects in Korea. Can you name one project that you're particularly proud of?
As a woman Wikimedian and a staff member of Wikimedia Korea, I've been trying to improve Korean Wikipedia's user diversity. These days, I'm supporting neurodivergent people's activities on Korean Wikipedia.
And is there a Wikipedia article you particularly like?
One of my favorite Wikipedia articles is Munnaedong. This is about an area in Seoul. The article didn't have many pictures, although it was a hotspot among young generations. I visited the place with teenage users, and we posted a lot of pictures in the article. It was very meaningful for me.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. In our previous conversation before this meeting today, you mentioned that you're a passionate language learner. So I have an idea. Let's use this opportunity to learn a little bit of a language. Let's pick one phrase. You will teach us it in Korean, and I will teach you it in Polish. Jimmy, can you pick a phrase?
Oh, a phrase to learn in Korean. I don't know, let's pick something very Wikimedian. Citation needed.
Nice one. So, Iune, how is citation needed in Korean?
That is 출처 필요.
출처 필요? Apologies to all the Korean speakers.
Perfect.
Yes?
Yeah. Oh, perfect. Yeah.
Good.
Fantastic.
So now let's try Polish. It's potrzebne źródło.
Food trouble, zero door.
Beautiful, you did it. You actually did a je and a je, so I think you're like halfway Polish right now. We can apply for your citizenship at this point. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you, sir. Everything that you do, congratulations.
Now, the Media Contributor of the Year category is really unique because it celebrates so many ways to contribute to our movement through media. It makes every contribution count. The people who we are celebrating as diverse as the content on Commons. So.
Yeah, in the past, we've celebrated campaign creators like Ananya, who created the Wiki Loves Butterflies, Annie Rowerda, who's our digital ambassador in social media, and Pax, who adds to Wikimedia Commons with content about marginalized communities.
So this year, we celebrate yet another way of supporting our mission through media.
Yeah, this year we celebrate a person who's been a champion in supporting communities through creating unique visual designs for their Wikimedia events, campaigns, and projects. They use graphic design to help Wikimedia communities communicate their culture, history, and identity. Their creations are not only about helping others promote their Wikimedia work, but also to do it in a visual language that captures and explains who they are. This person is from the CEE region, but their impact goes far beyond a single region. Congratulations to...
We're testing Jimmy's language abilities today.
My language abilities are very weak.
Johnner.
And
even as a Polish speaker, I will not try the other one.
Yeah,
Johnner will tell us.
Johnner will come and
welcome, Johnner.
And teach me the name again. Johnner. Okay, hello, Chonner. Congratulations. We're so grateful for your work. Can you please pronounce your last name for me?
My name is Caner Özyayıkçı.
Caner Özyayıkçı, yeah.
Fully Yılmaz Caner Özyayıkçı.
Ah, okay, Chonner.
It's fun today with the pronunciation.
Yeah, so we're really grateful for your work and support for so many different communities around the globe. Thank you for all that you're doing.
Yeah, and let's see some of the beautiful works that you are doing. Everyone, be amazed. If you feel like it's beautiful and you want more of this, actually you can find Janner's work at the poster session. So, yeah. But I know that it is important for you to know that these works contain the elements of the communities that are connected to the culture, and then explain it through graphical design. So can you tell us a little more about it?
Graphic design is very important for me, include the objects from the cultures of the communities in my works, because in this way you can introduce your own culture to the participants coming from outside that country or community. I believe it is very exciting for people to learn about new cultures. The identity I designed for the Turkic Wikimedia conference is actually divided into two parts. One is the brand design to be used every year, while the other was a design language where I used some elements of Turkish and Turkic world culture for the conference we organized in Istanbul in 2023. For example, the colors of the conference theme were turquoise, red, and blue. These are the main colors of the Turkish tiles. I also used various textures inspired by Turkish tiles in almost every element of the conference. In addition, I designed some stickers of Central Asian Turkic culture, such as Dombra and Yurt, which belong to our common history. For the first time, I also designed two cute mascots for the conference. The male mascot wore a traditional Kyrgyz hat, while the female mascot wore traditional Ottoman Turkish clothes. Seeing the participants having fun taking photos with these mascots in the conference area made me very happy, and I felt that I was able to successfully promote the local culture.
Fantastic. So I understand that this is your second Wikimania in person, and that the previous one resulted in some friendships across the globe. Can you tell us about the Japan-Turkey Friendship Project?
Yes, this is the second Wikimania I attended face-to-face. For our friendship project, after listening to a presentation at Wikimania Singapore, I met with Eugene Normandy, who was listening to the same presentation. After the presentation, he showed me to his diff article about university student Wikipedian communities around the world. I was surprised to see the first Wiki student club established in Turkey in this article. Then after learning that there were Wiki student communities in Japan, I told to him we were preparing to establish a Wiki community, and we exchanged some ideas that we could sign a friendship declaration and organize various activities together in the new academic year. After Wikimania, we returned to our countries and we start to design. Name it as Wikimedia Japan-Turkey Friendship Project. So far, we have written various joint diff articles, organized individual and simultaneous wiki editathons. Also, we will continue our work with all our enthusiasm to do more.
That's really impressive, and I cannot wait to what this Wikimania will lead for you. I have a question, because Wikimedians are known for collecting things, not only featured articles or the number of people they have blogged and the number of edits, but also like physical things. So I know you share this passion. What do you collect?
Yes, I enjoy collecting banknotes, coins, postage stamps, and postcards, because when I get home, I am interested in researching the people, buildings, and place on them. This is actually a way of learning about the culture of a country or person.
Well, make sure to visit the collector's table at Wikimania, and everyone drop something there so that Janer can build his collection.
Also, they can already find Turkish coins in there.
Thank you so much, Janer. Congratulations once again. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have something?
Yes.
Okay.
From Istanbul.
Oh, Janer has a gift from Istanbul. Jimmy, people keep giving you things.
Oh, they gave me an encyclopedia. Yes, very good.
Oh, what is it, Janer? Tell everyone.
Yeah. I know this. It's
Nazar Boncu. It's in English Evil Eye.
Evil Eye, yeah. It's very famous in Turkey.
Yeah.
Yes, it's wonderful.
It's really, really, really beautiful. Thank you, Janer.
Thank you.
Nice gifts.
Yes,
but
wonderful.
Moving on to the celebrations, because you probably think they're run off out of amazing people. No, we didn't. You all are amazing, and we're bringing some more amazing people to the stage. So now we move to the laureate category, which is one of the most beloved, because through this category we celebrate people who have been so long with us that we sometimes forget that they are not just an integral part of the MediaWiki software. Their support for our platforms is continuous, and we cannot take it for granted. So now is a moment to celebrate our dinosaurs, let's say long-timers.
Yes, so this category is very special to me because it celebrates the people who've grown with our movement from the early days. This year we celebrate a person who will be celebrating their 20th Wikiversary next year, author of many articles, organizer of events, admin on a couple of Wikipedias, Commons uploader, but most importantly, the longest serving steward in the Wikimedia movement. Let's give our applause to Der Hexer. Well, congratulations, Martin. How are you doing? It sounds funny to me to call you Martin because I've known you as Der Hexer for so many years.
Yeah, I'm doing well. So I spent some days before in Gdansk to see the venue, and I'm looking forward to the conference here as well. And for me, it's a bit strange to stand here because I'm still young. I'm not a dinosaur. I hope to spend some more years here. I've already spent half of my life in the Wikimedia projects, so it fits okayish. And I'm very happy to be in this category with other young people like Lodewijk over here, also young as me. So it's okay to receive the laureate.
Well, we are all here very young on the stage. So I don't understand why people are laughing. I don't get it. So you have been a Wikimedia steward for 16 years. Let's say it again, you're the longest serving steward, not a dinosaur. You have also been through the most successful confirmations. And I like how you once called in our conversation stewards kind, functionary nerds. But what do stewards do exactly?
Well, we are actually a very small user group and group. Some sitting on the table there and hi stewards. And we are, as I said, a very small group of very highly specialized people, often technical individuals. And most of the time we are staying in the background. So this is bit unique here, in the background there, and I'm just here more or less to make them visible here because it's an important work from not only assigning user rights, that's what stewards do and have always done since the beginning, but they're fighting spam and vandalism not only on one single project, but on all our 900 Wikimedia projects on a global scale. And sometimes they're also handling all the stuff, the heaviest activities. Some people likely prefer not to know, nor worry about. More or less we try to take the load off from those who want to contribute to the Wikimedia projects in one or the other way by just supporting them. And I hope that's a kind activity from stewards.
It is. Let's have an applause for the stewards.
Yeah. So Martin, I've been around for a while myself, and I remember how primitive the software was in the very early days. From your perspective, Martin, has being a steward changed a lot during your time?
Well, I was elected in December 2007, and we had no global accounts, no global groups, no global tools, no global preference. We haven't had anything. We had to write our own Python scripts to block vendors moving from one project to the other. For example, I held 160 admin rights on several wikis just to do this. Of course, over time this developed, and we got global groups like the founder group. And Jimmy, do you still remember who has removed you from the founders group back in 2009?
Yes, for maintenance reasons.
Yeah, for maintenance reasons. Okay, but yeah, we had to change the name from a capital letter F to small letter F. But well, it was me. There's a log entry. I can prove this, that it existed.
Brilliant.
And now we try to tackle all the global challenges we have, and we are looking for more support and coordination. We're getting some more support from the Wikimedia Foundation as well. We're in close contact there. But it would really be nice to have a stewards meeting to be celebrated back again, because in 2015, 10th anniversary next year, we have had our last one in San Francisco.
Fantastic. So one of the things you're known for, famous for within the Wikimedia community is giving people a tour. If you ever happen to be in Berlin, a tour, what is one place? What is one place you would recommend everyone to visit? A Wikimedian in Berlin.
Wow, that's a very difficult question. But I'm disturbing the conference now. I'm doing the Jimmy way to do this. I'm asking you, who of you have been on one of my tours? Please stand up. So, woo!
Wow. Wow.
I've been doing this since 15 years. Hundreds of Wikimedians were taken through my home city, and I love the city, and there are many interesting places, but if you really ask me to choose one, and I know some people who are just standing up will remember this place. It's the book burning memorial on Bebelplatz. So usually memorials depict something. A person, a situation. But if you go to the book burning memorial, you will see the absence. You will see empty bookshelves. At that place, the Nazis burned books they didn't like, and the memorial shows all these empty bookshelves and all the knowledge and books that were just destroyed. And of course, that was only the beginning, and which is why matters to us as Wikimedians, like destroying knowledge in such a horrible way. That also has a personal story for me. If you are interested in this, ask me. But yeah, please come to Berlin, and if you're around, send me a message. I will guide you through Berlin.
Very good. So, thank you so much, Martin. And from one dinosaur to another, congratulations.
So, it looks like there is quite a number of administrators and users with extended rights among our winners this year. Leonardi is an admin of Vayunaiki Wikipedia. Janer is an interface admin on Turkish Wikipedia. Vera is an admin, and Der Hexer is not only a steward, but the grandfather of all stewards, very young grandfather. So it seems like admins and stewards are very important this year.
Yeah, it looks like it might be their year.
So, this is the moment to ask Jimmy, is our Wikimedian of the year also an admin?
Yes, she is. This year we are celebrating a young English Wikipedia admin. She embodies many of the best qualities of our movement: support for newcomers, joy of not only editing, but also reflecting on what it means to be a Wikimedian. And so congratulations to our Wikimedian of the year, Clover Moss. Hannah. So congratulations, Hannah. This is your first Wikimania ever. How are you?
Well,
Are you enjoying it?
I'm enjoying it quite a bit. This is actually my first time that I've been outside of North America, so it's a lot of firsts.
Well, it's good that you're hitting the most famous sites.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, as my first Wikimania, it's hard to top this. Like, it's going to be an interesting conference. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I'm having a good time.
Great.
It's a bit terrifying being up here, but I'm very proud at the same time.
Quite a way to start your Wikimania journey.
Yes.
So you started editing Wikipedia at a very young age when you found a typo in an article about a song that you had listened to that day. You have now 24,000 edits in English.
25,000. I've edited a bit more since.
This is what they do, Wikimedians. They keep editing. You cannot just...
Yeah.
You're an English Wikipedia admin. And you also started a project called Editor Reflections, when you constantly question over 200 Wikipedias you questioned about their wiki journey. So can you tell us a little more about this project? Do you have any favorite reflections?
Yeah, I'm just going to talk about the young age thing first.
Oh no.
Oh.
There she does. She does it.
Okay, yeah. Sometimes I tease other admins. I'll show them baby pictures.
How old are you? Let's say it.
I'm
loudly.
21 right now. I started editing Wikipedia on September 16th, 2018, 13 days after I turned 16. So I have always lived in a world with Wikipedia.
Yeah, dinosaurs.
Yes. And so yes, I'm very well known for Editor Reflections. I actually kind of got the inspiration for it at my very first meetup, which happened last year at WikiConference North America. It was great meeting people and sharing stories, and it's just that sort of dynamic conversation you get when you connect names to faces that you've seen online for years. It was just great. And I was like, how can I convert this to like online? Because not everybody goes to conferences, and I wanted to kind of keep the cool vibe going. So I started Editor Reflections, and to some extent, each and every one of them is very special to me. Like, a lot of people have commented there. There's over 200 editors who've done so. They talk about why they started editing, when they started editing, what their experiences were like as a newbie. So it's a bit hard to narrow things down because a lot of these people are people I work with on Wiki all the time. And I don't want to pick favorites. But just off the top of my head, I'm thinking of like rhododendrites, red-tailed hawk, HLHJ, SDKB. Yeah.
Yeah, these are great. I recently read all of them. I encourage everyone to read all of them. It's all very interesting stories from different people. Now, when I first started editing Wikipedia, there were no iPhones, there was no Android, so the idea of editing on a mobile device was a science fiction for the future, but I understand that you make most of your edits from mobile, and you also wrote an entire essay about mobile editing. Could you share your thoughts on this?
Yeah, I'd say about 75% of my edits are made on mobile. I do most of it on desktop mode through my browser. But in 2022, I realized that there wasn't really a lot of people who had given feedback about the app. And mobile editing kind of has this like reputation, and I just wanted to understand it better, see where the issues were, because you can't move forward if you don't know what to do about it in the first place, right? And so I found out that I'm really good at breaking things. And I found all sorts of issues. I talked to a bunch of people from the foundation who helped look at them. Some of them are actually in this audience right now. So I just wanted to say I'm very glad that we've been able to make the app better.
Well.
So as Jimmy and I mentioned before, there is quite a number of admins in our group of winners this year. And we had this conversation before this event when you talked that you would actually like to see more people becoming admins in the project. So is there any advice you would give to people who want to become admins, but also to the communities who promote admins?
Yeah, English Wikipedia is sort of an interesting situation because we're a very large project, but we are not promoting many admins. Like last year, I was one of 12 people who were successfully promoted to adminship. And I'd say that the main thing for trying to convince more people to run on NWiki would be that, you know, I know what it's like. It's kind of terrifying and vulnerable to put yourself out there. And the process really started 2 years ago for me when people kept popping up in my inbox, my emails, being like, "Hey, Clover, run!" And I was like, "Oh no! That's too scary." But when I went to WikiConference North America, I had a bunch of people kind of gang up on me. I'm talking ambushing me in hotel lobbies, saying, you know, you need to run. And I guess in retrospect, that kind of gave me the courage to do so.
Fantastic.
So
yeah.
Peer pressure for the win, I guess.
Peer pressure, yeah. Okay, well, thank you so much, Hannah. Congratulations once again. Please stay here on the stage because now I'm going to ask here again Vera, Leonardo, De Hexer, Channer, and our online Wikipedians of the Year, Yune and Siddharth, and we're going to do a group photo. So let's get everybody back up here. all so much. You can all leave the stage now, I guess. I want to thank you all so much for all your work. Thanks to everyone for the joy of this Wikimania.
Yeah, thank you so much. Also, I know that you went through many different pronunciation moments. I'm proud of your Katowice. You're amazing. And thank you, and I hope you enjoyed this conference. And Jimmy, I'm free to go, but I'm afraid the COT wants you for one more minute on the stage. So I'm going. Bye, everyone. I'm just leaving Jimmy here.
Okay, great.
Oh,
Hey,
Jimmy,
hey, hello,
don't
Jimmy.
go.
Hi.
Hi,
Can we have a fist bump?
Oh yeah, fist bump. Boom.
Boom. A fist bump with Jimmy is always something good. Jimmy, I was reading Wikipedia with my morning coffee today. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I was reading Wikipedia with my morning coffee today, and I came across something interesting. And I don't know if I can trust Wikipedia. I checked it across 3 language versions, but I read it's your birthday today.
It is. It actually is.
So, happy
Well,
birthday at first, but I know that some people in this very hall also have birthdays. Can we have lights for a second? And can you please stand up who has birthday during Wikimania?
During Wikimania.
Somewhere during Wikimania.
Or
Today,
before and
tomorrow.
after.
Today,
Anytime
tomorrow,
soon.
yesterday.
Yesterday at
Great.
0. Yeah.
So when we are already on the stage,
Yeah,
let's celebrate them together.
You know what? I was thinking that I could sing "Happy Birthday" in the unpronounceable language of Polish, or I would like to have you do it in Estonian. What do you think?
Do you want to sing it in Estonian? No. Okay. Let's do it really simple this time. So we've had enough of unpronounceable languages, I'd say.
Okay.
So all of you, just say happy birthday in your own language. In the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
That was wonderful. I understood every bit of it.
Very good.
Happy birthday,
So,
Jimmy.
Yes,
thank
very
you,
good. Thank
Jimmy.
you.
Thank you, Wojciech.
Thank you.
Very good.
Wszystkiego najlepszego, Jimmy. 100 lat, 100 lat. Okay, that was the unpronounceable language. I wasn't singing. Okay. Let me welcome on stage another person who's very important for this event. We have said thank you to the CE Hub during our opening speech, and I would like to welcome on stage Barbara Klen, the coordinator of the CE Hub.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Dzień dobry. Good day to everyone. As a Central and Eastern European hub representative, I was tempted, after hearing everything till now, to try to learn you at least 20 CE languages, because our region consists of 35 communities and covers at more than 20 CE languages. But I figured out that you might be a bit tired at this point. Still, I'm asking you for a few more minutes of attention, because following my speech, there will be an exam, and only those who pass will be able to leave the room. So please, just a few more minutes of attention. Natalia may have explained about Polish smiles, but she did not have enough time to explain to you about Central and Eastern European sense of humor, and also majestic ability to do things last minute. These are 2 qualities that we really appreciate here. And please bear with me, I will do my best. So hello everyone, my name is Barbara. I come from Croatia and I work as a regional CE Hub coordinator. This is my first Wikimania and definitely the first time, thank you, I appreciate it, definitely the first time that I'm talking in front of such a big group of people. When I was told that I will have this honor to greet you on behalf of Central and Eastern European Hub, I felt both honored, but also very anxious and, well, horrified. And I still have this feeling, but hopefully in 5 minutes I'm finished and we're all happy. So let's give it a go. I'd like to ask you now to take a moment to realize how significant this moment is. Our Wikimania organizers and hosts have been working for more than a year, I think that they mentioned 525 number of days, to make this possible for all of us. Some of the people in this room have done huge effort to get visas. They traveled at great lengths to do that. And some people who are here have been traveling for hours, even days, to be here together now, united. Please, one round of applause for everyone in the room. And there are some people like my work colleague Tony, who voluntarily traveled more than 1,200 kilometers from his native town Skopje to arrive to Katowice. So I would really like us to appreciate him here tonight. Tony, I don't know where you are, but please stand up. I think he's exhausted at this point, so he can sit down. But we are all here now, and we have one goal: to spend time with other Wikimedians, to learn and to connect, to celebrate and demonstrate what we are working on, what keeps us occupied, what makes us proud, and what we love. And we are all here now, sharing the most valuable thing that we have in our life, and that's our time. So I would like to ask you to take one moment, like really, to take one moment to take a round around you, so look, because there are many people around you, and we are a group of very diverse people with different backgrounds and perspectives. And we all came here with our real-life problems and struggles. We don't know what others are carrying in their minds and hearts, but one thing is certain: we all came here because we care about Wikimedia. We are all here because we care about free and open knowledge. We care about enabling others access to knowledge, knowing more about the world around us, and growing as human beings. We all care about others, and we believe that by working together, we can achieve far more than any of us could do by working on our own. Yes, thanks. Thank you. But it takes all of us to say yes, that we can accomplish this by collaborating in the open. And exactly this thought brings me back to where I started, both at the beginning of my speech, but also when I joined the movement, and that is Central and Eastern European Hub. It's been a bit more than 2 years ago that I applied for a job advertisement for the Wikimedia Regional Hub Coordinator for CE Hub in Making. And I can tell you that this has been the most exciting career journey that I ever had. This job didn't come with a clear job description, and there was no guarantee that any of the things that we would be trying would work. I knew that we would have to have patience, that we will have to collaborate, and that all our results will depend on efforts of many people. So where are we here 2 years later? Well, we are here, we are still here. Oh yeah, yes, thanks. So we managed to build a regional hub that brings together Wikimedia communities, affiliates, individuals from the region who believe that collaboration, cooperation, and mutual support are a way forward. We even managed to do more than that. We gathered people who believe that, but who also live that. This hub that we are creating is not here to instruct communities what to do. We are here to observe, facilitate connections, and to enable means for faster and simpler implementation of realistic plans. We have demonstrated that providing planned and continuous support to smaller and less organized communities in a custom-made, not one-size-fits-all manner, delivers results. And these results can be seen in projects, initiatives, new members, even new affiliates. I would like to give 2 examples now. One of them is CE Youth Group, and I would like to ask members of the CE Youth Group to stand up if they are here. I know that at least few of them are here, including Janet. This is an amazing group of young people who want to work together, cooperate, and learn from each other. And although we are also young, they are the future. And besides this, there is also another big success, and that is brand new affiliate from Cyprus that includes Wikimedians from across the island and demonstrates how common goal, like free knowledge, can transcend boundaries and unite diverse communities. Please, I would like to also ask representatives of Cyprus to stand up. Let's applaud them. We know that hub way of working is not the only way, and it's certainly not the fast way, but it can lead us to places that none of us could reach on our own. It is also not the simplest way, since being faced with many various opinions frequently requires reshaping, rethinking, and reconstructing our ideas. But it is surely a way that can help us to feel as if we all own that common ground once we reach it. That common ground also feels like a truly stable and safe space because it was created by all of us working together, but by many puzzle pieces coming together. And it's certainly something which is then created and that is bigger than ourselves. Cooperation, challenging one another in open and honest deliberation that helps us grow as people and organizations, discovering new methods of working, trying and failing, and sometimes we even succeed in that. That is what hubs and collaborations are all about. And this style of working, where taking larger context into account, is a must. It works really well. Our regional Central Eastern European hub that we are constructing is not intended to be island on its own, but rather we see it one of the jigsaw pieces that fits together with other regional hubs in making and those that are already functioning. So being part of this event is not only an honor for me, but a way forward to establish this collaboration of hubs. So with these ideas, I want to conclude my speech by wishing you all successful, interesting, and mind-opening experience with fellow Wikimedians here in Katowice. We are all in this together, and we have a lot in common. So open your minds and hearts and strive to truly hear and understand each other. Thank you. Dziękujemy. Hvala. Thank you.
Thank you, Barbara. That was excellent for your first speech in such a big audience. Well done. Good evening. I'm Mariana Iskander. I'm the CEO of the Wikimedia Foundation. I was trying to figure out how to explain where I'm from, but I flew here from the United States. I will be heading home to Johannesburg, South Africa, and my place of birth is Cairo, Egypt, so all over the world. Really happy to be here with you.
Hello. I'm Karel Weidler. I'm working with the Wikimedia Foundation, supporting the movement strategy. I come from Estonia. I'm a very proud representative of a Central and Eastern European region.
Well, we've just had, thank you, Carl. We've just had an incredible opening ceremony. This is my second in-person Wikimania after joining online, in part before I officially joined the foundation. I want to say congratulations to tonight's winners. Congratulations to the core organizing team, the entire CEE region, a lot of people behind the scenes that none of us see that are making tonight's program so successful, and everybody else who has made not only the opening ceremony, but Wikimania 2024 possible. Can we give them a round of applause? And in our global multilingual movement, I make it a point to always express gratitude and appreciation for our translators, our interpreters, and those of you, even sometimes sitting next to people, who help ensure that what we say tonight is understood and welcomed by everybody. Please can we thank the interpreters and translators that are going to help us throughout the week. I have learned from them that it's important we all speak at a pace that allows them to do their best work, so we will do our best. Karel and I are here to share a few reflections with you about what we hope Wikimania means for you and certainly for us. Tonight's ceremony has already given us a sense of what it means to be in this together. Phoebe talked about making this your Wikimania. Yolande gave us the incredible expression, people come for the content and stay for the people. Leonardo reminded us that the sum of all knowledge is a very unfinished project. Der Hexer represents our stewards, incredibly committed and generous people who some of you know I call the Jedi of our movement. And Clover Moss's reflections have been a teaching for all of us over the last year about why understanding people's motivation is so important for our movement. And I thought that Barbara gave us a healthy reminder that sometimes the fastest way is not always the best way to bring people together. It is a famous African proverb, to go fast, go alone, to go far, go together. And I think that that is an important part of what it means to be in this together. I was thinking about a letter that I sent to all of you at the end of last week. I don't actually expect everybody to read everything I send, but in it, I thought about what it means for us to be in this mission and in this movement together, and what it is about our culture that keeps us strong in good times and in hard times. We are, I hope, having a good time this week at Wikimania, but as Jimmy reflected, you don't have to look far to see the hard times all over the world right now. And in the face of this, I believe that we can serve the world best by strengthening the things about this culture that are incredible. And I think that those pillars, those behaviors, those values are what make this movement the thing that the world needs now more than ever. Always assuming good faith, engaging with civility and respect, talking through our disagreements, having each other's back, and expressing appreciation for each other all the time. I hope that if you see somebody doing those things this week, that you will join me in a pretty simple and small act of recognition for those behaviors, those values, those pillars, and give them some wiki love. So for me, Karel is somebody who does that. Through many years of very hard work on movement strategy and on the movement charter, he has always been an optimist. Those of you who have had a chance to work with Karel know he always assumes good faith. He has your back, and he is a master of expressing appreciation. So you can find these WikiLove stickers all over the place. They should be in most of the rooms. If not, you can go upstairs to the hangout space, room 6, and grab some. And when you see somebody doing those things, I hope that you will give them a little bit of WikiLove, like that. And I believe that you have a few things that you wanted to share and some reflections to close out this incredible ceremony. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Marianne. Thank you. It is truly a privilege to be on this stage, and I'm really grateful to Marianne to really listen to what I say and really feel my passion for the need to really come together as a movement. This is something that I truly have felt for about a dozen years that I've really been active in the movement. My first Wikimania was 10 years ago in London, and I really felt the vibrant vibe of all these people across the world coming together and thinking through things and being innovative and supporting each other. And I really want to share this passion with you, and I think we can do even better coming together across all the online project communities, affiliates, Wikimedia Foundation, everyone. I think we can do better listening to each other, listening with curiosity, what Barbara was sharing. And I think we can do better, I can do even better, appreciating everyone and give a bit of smile just to ensure that we have good atmosphere. Still, it's a difficult, what? Still it is difficult to kind of pack everything together. I have given it a try, and some people already, I think, know what is coming. So it's a bit of gift to you to have a bit something to go with you that you can hum in the corridors of Wikimania, walking along, reminding the principles, all of that. So there's a bit of modern urban poetry coming up. And this is a sing-along. We will have all the text on the slides. If I miss out the brief, if I mess up, you have my back. So just sing along, come with me. But to really be together, I think it would be nice to have a beat. So really, like beat together. Can we have a beat? Yeah. Dobry wieczór, Katowice. Are you ready? It's a time of the year with joy and cheer. We pack our Wikimedia gear, take off to some air. Meet beers, drink beer, talk, share, lenders. Share happiness is here, feel of family affairs. All clear, we are definitely in this together. Each time has some born out of weather. When time has come for our get together, we flock together as birds of a feather. We are sturdy as a heather, we are stronger together. Shake off fair fetters, better stick to the letter of assuming good faith. Have mutual respect, be open and direct. It's going to project, travel, listen, can reflect, other views to collect, the note to intersect and bring to effect. Our collective intellect, we are put to effect. If you want to go far, it is a long journey. We need another start as the wheels keep turning. We need to heal scars as we keep on learning. We are all stars, we can keep a fire burning. How? Share kind words, appreciate each other, meet widely different worlds, become sisters, brothers. Wikimedia knows when we care for each other, we will change the world. Our passion can be smothered. This is a beat. I am complete.
I don't know how about you guys. I cannot beat that.
All right, so
Yes.
You'll
Difficult to say anything after Karel.
Let's just stay silent, shall we?
Yes. So, welcome back. We are at the closing of the opening ceremony, and we'd like to say thank you to a few special people that have helped us over the last 525 days.
So first of all, we would like to thank the extended organizing team. My personal special thanks to Jan Beranek and Marcin Schwarz, who have been helping me with the communications. So yeah.
I would like to deeply thank Kirill Semyonovsky, who I called my co-pilot on this gig, but who is really a magic machine. You give him a list of submissions, a calendar, the screen goes blank and you have a schedule.
We'd also like to thank Natalia Ćwik, who is the executive director of Wikimedia Poland and has been with us for every single meeting of the co-organizing team, advising us, sharing wise words of wisdom, and bringing us down sometimes when we flew too much into the clouds. And because it's volunteerism and we don't make any money, it's not technically nepotism. I'd like to thank my brother, Wojciech Nadzikiewicz, who is a special task force member, has been with us for the past couple of months, and has been able to take any task we throw at him. So thank you for that.
Of course, all our hearts go out to Natalia Szafran Kozakowska, if I did the pronunciation correctly. She has been treating us like pupils in a good way, of course, and we love her for that. Thank you.
Love you too. Yes, the long-running joke between me and Natalia is that, because I'm basically 12 and Natalia is basically 80, she's my mother and grandmother, but she's really been the mother of the Polish community. She has been the first member, the first employee of Wikimedia Poland that was hired exclusively to help the community. She has taken a very vibrant and large community, but basically made it a family. She has spent many, many years cultivating this, and we are all here only because of Natalia's hard work over the years. Of all the conferences, of all of the discussions, of all of the late night calls, we really want to thank Natalia. I also have a personal note for that. I've went back and checked on my discussion page somewhere in September 2016. It's actually Natalia's signature that has signed my welcome message to Wikipedia. Whoa. And in 2019, during my first Wikimedia event, the Polish Wikipedia's 18th birthday, Natalia was the first Wikimedian I spoke to. So big thanks goes to her. Natalia, this wouldn't be without you. Thank you. Wojciech?
Our thanks go also to the other wonderful people in the Wikimedia Foundation that we've been collaborating with for the past 525 days. Mayor Paul, who's been watching over us with a keen, sharp eye. Lisa McCabe, who's been the ultimate decision maker. If you don't know something, go to Lisa, for the past 525 days. Elena Lappen, who's been sending out communications, who spent endless hours with me working on the program. I hope she doesn't hate me for that. We would also like to thank Phoebe Ayers from the Wikimania Steering Committee, and the wonderful, indispensable Giska Sayeliandri. She's gonna kill me for that. Giska, the wizard of scholarships and travels. Thank you all.
Yes, Giska has been a real scholar's whisperer. I don't know how she manages. Maybe it's because of a time difference, but somehow she works 27 hours a day, 400 days a year. Somehow she has 2 Mondays and 3 Fridays. 255 of you are here because she's able to write 3 emails at once.
That's Giska. That's the definition of Giska.
Yes.
Giska, we're grateful to you, always.
And of course, last but not least, I would like to say thank you to my little baby boss here, who has been organizing Wikimania literally from birth.
The youngest member of the extended organizing team.
Lan, our great boss, is
Yells at you with no reason.
Yes, is one of those people that will be 30 with 40 years of experience. He has attended more CUT meetings than me, and because she's attended everyone and I had to miss a couple. So I'll also tell you that because he made all the decisions, he's responsible. So if you don't like something, I invite you to have a screaming match with Cure, and you are going to lose.
Miserably.
One last thing is that Cure is single-handedly bringing the average age of the extended organizing team to 23, which is a standard by which I'm also considered older. So, thank you.
Thank you.
With all those thanks, it is our greatest pleasure as the co-organizing team to say, welcome to Wikimania 2024!
Ladies and gentlemen, please remember to take all your belongings from the chairs. If you have found any items or lost something, please go to the registration point where the lost and found point is also located.